Before you ride, perform the pre-ride inspection as described in the owner's manual. Read, understand, and follow all of the instructions, warnings, and safety precautions in the owner's manual and on all product labels. Failure to do so could result in serious injury or death. This procedure is applicable to Indian Challenger, Pursuit, and Chieftain Powerplus. Begin by visually inspecting the motorcycle and the ground, looking for debris, loose fasteners, fluid leaks, and worn components that may impair the vehicle's operation. Next, check the condition of the tires, looking for any sign of punctures or damage. And verify proper tread depth. Check the tire pressure and verify they are set to specification. Then, inspect the brake pads and discs, looking for corrosion and damage. Make sure to inspect hoses and connections for leaks. Now, check the front suspension for leaks, debris, and damage. After this, examine the rear drive belt condition and check for wear or damage. Continue by inspecting the fluid levels. Inspect the front brake reservoir for proper fluid level. The fluid level should be above the minimum indicator mark near the sight glass. Add fluid as needed. Also, inspect the fluid level in the rear brake reservoir near the right floorboard. Then, inspect the coolant level by locating the overflow bottle located under the driver's seat. Using an assistant or wheel vise to hold the motorcycle vertically, ensure the coolant level is above the minimum line and below the frame strut. If the coolant level is below the bottom line, add coolant as needed. While here, inspect the rear suspension for leaks, debris, and damage. Next, inspect the engine oil level, but first ensure the bike is level and in a well-ventilated area. Using an assistant or motorcycle lift, hold the bike in an upright centered position. For more information, check the owner's manual for proper lifting techniques. Start the engine from cold and allow it to idle for 30 seconds. Then, stop the engine. Remove the dipstick and wipe it clean. Thread the dipstick until fully seated. Remove the dipstick and view the oil level. Add the recommended oil as needed to bring the level within the safe operating range, anywhere between the two marks on the dipstick. If the oil level on the dipstick is anywhere in the safe range, do not add oil. Oil should be added only if the proper oil check procedure is followed and the level is below the safe mark. Reinstall the dipstick securely. Repeat the previous 5 steps to ensure the level is within the safe operating range. Next, turn the power switch on and move the stop-run switch to run before performing the following electrical inspections. Begin by inspecting the headlight low beam, high beam, and passing lamp. Now, operate the turn signals and hazard warning flashers. Then, check the operation of the taillight, brake lights, left and right rear turn signals, and license plate light. Continue by verifying the horn operates properly. Now, inspect the saddlebags. Press the lock button and verify that the compartments are locked. Press the unlock button and verify that the compartments are unlocked. If equipped with a trunk, verify routing under the trunk are properly secured and not touching the rear fender. Next, ensure the rear radar sensor cover is clear of debris. Then, turn the power switch off after completing these inspections. After this, check the steering for smooth operation from full left to full right. Now, operate the brake and clutch levers, taking note of any binding or sticking. Also, operate the throttle twist grip to ensure there is no binding or sticking. Continue by checking the rear brake pedal for binding or sticking. Next, place the transmission in neutral and verify the neutral indicator illuminates in the instrument cluster. Now, start the engine. Move the stop-run switch to the stop position. Verify that the engine stops. Then, start the engine again and verify the low oil pressure light is not illuminated and that there is enough fuel for your trip. After this, adjust the side mirrors as needed. Finally, operate the side stand to verify smooth operation and inspect the pivot bolt and spring. For more information, see your authorized Indian motorcycle dealer or visit indianmotorcycle.com.